Rocky Mount is a community that was built by makers, people who built things from the ground up. It's a community where people, if you believe in yourself, can be a starting platform for greatness.
Rocky Mount is in the best location of any community. Think about it. You start from one end of the state to the other, going to the Outer Banks, and you have to come through Rocky Mount. You start in Miami, going to New York, you come through Rocky Mount.
The community pulls together to make things happen in Rocky Mount. Even through some very, very tough times in our economy, Rocky Mount has prevailed.
For more than 150 years, Rocky Mount has been the center of economic growth in eastern North Carolina. A city built on the river and the railroad, Rocky Mount is once again asserting itself as a leader in economic development and growth, education, cultural arts, all things necessary for enhanced quality of life.
Our history goes way back with public power. If we hadn't been a public power community, this community would have been in the dark for a long time. Rocky Mount at one point was one of the fastest growing cities in the state of North Carolina. And it had a lot to do with being a public power community. CSX selecting us for an intermodal terminal. The impact of that intermodal terminal will not only help Rocky Mount, but it will help the entire region.
City of Rocky Mount serves 27,000 customers. This is everything from our residential customers to large industrial customers. We serve the Douglas Block, downtown Rocky Mount, Beale Street Square. We serve Prime Smokehouse, the Mill Village, and we serve Belmont Lake Preserves. The City Lake area. In fact, by City Lake is the old power plant where power was first produced here in Rocky Mount. One of the advantages of public power is our linemen, our employees, are members of the community. They live here in Rocky Mount. They're our friends, they're our neighbors, they're our relatives. When we have a need for their services, they can more quickly respond than those responding from a faraway city. So we're restoring power in half the time as our neighboring investor-owned utilities.
These buildings have souls, they have hearts, and when you walk in, you feel it. We fell in love with the notion of historic renovation and the reintroduction of industry into facilities that once represented something so powerful for a community, but now represented really a loss of jobs, a loss of opportunity. And we've believed forever that economic development really is driven off community development.
We're a community that we really are our brother's keeper and our sister's keeper, and it's a community that believes in a sense of service. If you live in Rocky Mount, you know that you're expected to roll up your sleeves and be a part of giving towards your community, and I love that about our community.
I think for young people, they have to feel like something's happening in a community, and the Mill Village is creating that atmosphere that says, this is a great place to live, not only to live, but also to start my business.
The kind of legacy that I want to leave in Rocky Mount is to be able to look back and see that I was a part of the coalition building that took place in this community. And I helped fight to build a new Rocky Mount. I helped fight to give back to Rocky Mount. And I was a part of this new sense of hope that was created in my community.
It is within this framework of caring about the community. This is what excites the community. This is what energizes the community. This is what is leading to the New South right here in Rocky Mount.